I've been good. Me and my son been straight. And I'm thinking reconciling with his father was going to be what's best. No, it's not. It's the opposite. He need to go back and stay in jail. Or.
As if that wasn't bad enough. She also said a couple of things. I'm going to give you this 4-minute rant. And then you're going to start to see a pattern. The pattern is insane. Let's go.
I like this, yo. Like, he like this chaotic stuff. I'm not even into that shit no more, bro. I'm really not. And I don't even like how, like, don't wish evil on him. Nobody wishing evil on him. I'm saying what's going to happen to you after you try to hurt me, kill me, play with me, disrespect me, try to embarrass me, ruin my witness to God. You can't do none of that. Y'all can't do that. What the hell? Y'all can't do that without getting a consequence, bro. I don't care. That's the observation. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt, bro. And I never hurt them. Straight up. So I'm giving a warning. Just like how that nigga... See, look, I ain't even finna go there. I got bruises on my back. Why don't you go to the little hood? Ain't that little one nigga calling you out to go get DP from the same hood you from? Why you ain't on that shit with them? Like, what? Some demonic shit. Like, that's why I'm on a fight. I can't. I'm out the way. They y'all hating. But yeah, I had to say what I had to say because y'all got me messed up. I'm tired of that whole side. No. Y'all cannot see the baby. Don't hit my phone. We not cool. Worry about yourself. Because that's what you've been doing. All that shit, wearing a mask, pretending something that you're not, just for some little clout. Go ahead. You just lost your whole family to that shit. And that's the thing. People be losing out on that clout shit, bro. Y'all so clouted the fuck out. You lose real family. Like, what the hell? Then when I give you the opportunity to be a father, it's like, it's the motive of why he doing it. Like, he a clout bait. So, you looking at my baby like a clout machine, and then on top of that, you trying to shit on me because I left you where you was at because you left me. What the fuck? You cheated on me while I'm paying your bills. You geeking. You smoking dick. Real shit. Like, you gay as fuck. It's just the fact that he cared who I was with. He cared who I was with, what I was doing up, and what I was saying. I say beggin. This nigga start me out. What the fuck? My back I still have to go to the hospital. Bro, I told my brother. Then I told my brothers that's locked up. You lucky my brother's locked up. They would have killed you. Straight up. Some things you can't keep tolerating. Like, I get it, Blue. That's what we was on before you got locked up. But to do that shit 2026, you okay? Like, when I pulled up, I had no motive. I had no motives. I had pulled up with sweatsuit. My hair wasn't done. My makeup wasn't done. You feel me? I didn't give a fuck. I came for my son. Then my motive was to drop him off so I could pull back up on my nigga. Like, all right, let me drop him off with his daddy and go to Catalina Islands. Drag real quick, get away. It was like, something was like, all right, stick around. Oh, hi. At the arcade, my phone go missing. Then we get into a whoop-de-woo. He stomped me out. Then he had me bark on a live stream. Like, I don't know when the last time I humiliated myself like that. That's probably like 2 years ago when I was with him. Y'all don't even know the half of what I'm trying to say. Long story short, people like that, they deserve to be in a grave or in jail. Then he keep going up against me. You can go up against them little small fries, right? But bitch, you can't go up against me. You gonna end up in jail or in a grave. He don't need a father, bro. I got it, my nigga. You hear me? So, he does need a father, not Blue. He do not need... Blue need him. Blue need me. Real shit. I need a real nigga. And that's why I fuck with one. And that's why I got stomped out. He don't need a father. He don't need a grandmother. He don't need those people. He don't need all that demonic shit. I don't care what nobody say. He needs therapy. The nigga's in therapy. Now, you killed his daddy. What are you talking about? Quran was not his daddy and nobody killed him. That nigga died because he died. Nigga get to plant with me on the internet and he wound up dead. Then you got this wannabe crib scribbling shit on his face. Like, you getting your little clicks, it's not worth losing your life or your mother getting hurt. You get what I'm saying? So, just saying, it comes with that territory. Just fucking with people.
This is like watching a downfall of an individual who you could not really root for. But people lied to you, including her herself, and basically preached how so many individuals were against her and harming her and all this stuff. And one of the wisest words that Kevin Samuels ever thrust upon the culture as far as in a lexicon is accountability. And she lacks that so badly, because if he really did that, right? Shit, might I ask you this simple question? Why don't you call the police? You say he needs to go to jail, send him to jail now. Okay. Because he didn't. More than likely what happened is you had some of this, but it wasn't this. It was mixed with liquor. And when you came in there barking like a dog and doing all that stuff, you thought you had basically scammed your way in to the good graces or financial responsibilities of young Jonathan. It just didn't happen. See, one thing that I can appreciate about certain people, right, Blueface included, is that when you know how to keep this internet stuff going, you keep it going, you keep it rolling, you keep it pushing, you do what you need to do. She doesn't understand. You aren't what you are because of you. You are what you are because of other individuals in drama. And that's what the people like, because our lives is boring. We don't be doing shit. We chilling. Bro, we going to work, clocking in every day. You feel me? We be like that one lady, she be saying, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. That's what we doing. We wait till Friday. We chilling. It's cats right now that's rolling up. It's ladies right now that's drinking, sipping they wines. Looking at your dumb ass. We ain't gonna cuss her out. But no, man, I don't feel bad for her, because at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're trying to use and abuse people. Bino got his own little paper. I don't know how much money he got, but he good. He good. He straight. You, on the other hand, you needed him. Then you got the little 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 25-year-old, however old he is, and you messed that up. Why? Because you thought his little hustle money, and I'm not saying a little like his pockets ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not counting little how many pockets or nothing like that. But you basically try to use his stuff. What I know behind the scenes from a couple of these cats that you've been dealing with is that you come in with the promise of relevancy, of contractual things that you could have happen that can elevate people as a brand, and then you make requests. I know what I'm talking. I won't put nobody on camera, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. If cats want to share it, they're going to say, hey, look, I told Ceddy Nash that, I ain't going to lie. But it's two individuals that 100% said the same story. And it's crazy because this is how it's looking. You come in with a promise of Zeus Network and all of these things, and how y'all can be better and bigger and all of these things, and how you can do this and do that and all that. And you got your song and y'all can make money, and you know what I mean? It's always somebody that has to deal with rap or some type of entertainment industry that you believe you can help them build their brand. What you fail to realize is what is you is a second rendition of the first thing. Not the only thing. You have had a long run. Is it over? No, it's just beginning to start to be over, because you burned a bridge that didn't make any damn sense. Roll it. Let's start it off right here, because boy, when you done ran through your own pockets, your own wallets, and stopped the only person that can get you paid, ain't it crazy? So this is Lemmy, the dude from Zeus. I'm assuming he owns it, or he's in some type of power over there. I don't really know too much about Zeus. No dissing, but it just is what it is. And normally I would just do the screenshots, but nah, we ain't doing that. So Chrisean texts him, what's up, my money? He say, Chrisean, you are in material breach of your contractual obligations. Accordingly, we are under no further obligation to provide any additional compensation or consideration of any kind. I strongly advise you to review the terms of your executed agreement in full, as it clearly outlines the consequences of such a breach and the limitations of your entitlements therein. So she say, you're not giving me no money. I'm going to try to fix this up as best I can, because she didn't say it right. But I stayed, participated, and shitted on me. So I'm assuming she meant to say, I stayed and participated and y'all crapped on me. But okay, the least you could do is pay me. And he say, Miss Rock, the very least you can do is refrain from sending me frivolous or irrelevant messages merely because you have exhausted your financial resources, as previously stated. You are in material breach of your contractual obligations. I strongly recommend. I'm trying to look at the top and look at the bottom. But basically, he said the same thing. And he says something about consequences and remedies. So we go on to right here. She said multiple times, stop sending special paragraphs. No, that's not special paragraphs, young lady. That's not special paragraphs. What are you talking about? That's contract language for contract law in the most rudimentary terms possible. But don't worry. Stop sending special paragraphs. You know the value I bring to baddies. It goes against my walk with God. I genuinely couldn't keep going through what you and your team did to me. I actually need the money. You're going to make whatever you owe me 20 times back. Can I please have my money? I need it. You breached the contracts. Whoop-de-doo. Are you out your damn mind? Bro, what? Shawty, do you realize you can't say I quit and expect your full pay? That's not how that works, but let's continue. You truly believe I would entertain a call or FaceTime with you after you publicly disparage me in the Zeus network, referring to both as demonic and making egregiously false, ungodly, and defamatory statements about my character and company? The level of disrespect and lack of accountability is, and I'm assuming you want to show that part. Then he says more threats from Chrisean. You effed up first, though. You got over. It's just the fact that you have a chance to make stuff right. You decided not to. Then you playing like you allowed to do that. Mark my words, you were finished. I gave you a chance to make it right. That's not necessarily threats. It sounds like she's basically telling you she's going to get legal, but she's not going to get legal because she can't afford it. Miss Rock, you truly need to seek God and rediscover his presence within you. The way you're representing him is deeply misguided. Making threats as though you possess divine authority is not only delusional, God damn, he ripping the hell out of her, but also spiritually dangerous. I'm not sure whether your behavior stems from substance use or deeper mental and emotional struggles. But either way, your words and actions are only worsening your situation. I genuinely pray for your healing, clarity, and peace for you, your family, and your overall well-being.
Don't eat on time, nigga. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this country. Y'all can sue me. Y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting on my fucking flying, baby, bro. Oh, God, bro. I don't want to be a part of Zeus Network. I said that apology out of fear of losing my job, losing my reputation, losing my like I didn't want them like editing the show to make me look like I was the demonic one or the one that was setting up stuff. But like I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't even care to find out, bro. Baddies shouldn't be baddies. Zeus Network shouldn't even be a network. It's demonic as hell, bro. I wouldn't even let my daughter be on Baddies or my kids watch Baddies. So why is it even a thing that's so influential, my nigga? I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. We don't eat on time.
Why? Why burn that bridge? Why burn that bridge? Let me tell you a personal thing about me, right? You're not going to see me get on the internet and bash anybody. I don't care what it is if we were cool. If we got bread together, there's a couple of quote unquote content creators, YouTubers, personalities, cats that went on and do a whole bunch of stuff, rappers included, that have screwed me over. You know what I just did? I charged it to the game and wished them well. But you know what ends up happening is, if you keep continuously bashing people and all this stuff, a lot of these cats do bad business all the time. Some of them come back and they fix it. About 80% of these cats have fixed it. But what ends up happening? In the fixture of a whole lot of things, you get to see how other people will view you if things go bad or if patience isn't in your cards. See, what everybody has to realize is their place. We all have a place. It doesn't matter if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're middle class, if you get in the middle class, if you got your money, if you don't got any money. You still have a place. And when you abuse that place, people look at that place and they go, I don't want to mess with that. It's one of the reasons why getting in a room and being the dumbest person in the room is some of the worst advice you could ever take. Nobody wants to sit up here and look at the dumbest person in the room and help because it's charity. Not gonna work. So for young Chrisean Rock, she's on the decline because what'll end up happening is people will look at you as like an extension, but you'll never get the full benefits. Zeus ain't messing with you, and they're blackballing you. Not as legally, But because he's putting up those text messages, what it does is it helps other companies that are up and coming look at you and go, if we mess with you, it is going to be at such a reduced rate that you're used to, that by the time we make our money, we need to double and triple it. She's going to end up on somebody's network. Don't worry about it. But what's going to happen is she's going to stay there. She's going to eat crow, and she's going to look terrible. She's going to look miserable, and people are going to downplay her significance, talk about how it definitely looks like she's miserable. And then what they're going to do is turn on you. And they're going to turn on you for your child. You don't give a damn about that baby. You just don't. Her next course of action is try to mess with a lower network and beg them. And her rates are going to be so bad that the company is going to have to consider it. But also, too, she's going to end up coming after Blueface for some child support. Mark my words. Mark my words. She's going to end up coming after that man for some paper because she doesn't have any. That girl is broke. If you, I don't even want to call nobody, but let's just put it this way. If you see somebody like that, run. Get the hell out of Dodge. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Share to keep your people aware. Subscribe to the best notify. Hit that like button like you like something. Whew, boy, did he do his own party, dancing and all that, and had the pruno going and the music bopping and was doing his little dance. Click right here to find out all the details on that. Click right here or click right here for the playlist because y'all like what we do over here. Way better. I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.